Warning, I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Legionary's Life. This is part 3 because like I said last time, I am a professional now and I do this professionally. I didn't double click the game. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I won't fret him all. Okay, well, the arrival of a precious ally has brought great enthusiasm. Masinissa is a Numidian tribal leader engaged in a war of secession with Syphax, the current king of his people. In exchange for Rome's support, he swore to help you against Carthage. You remember he fought against you in Hispania. Apparently, such trivialities are easily set aside when larger concerns are at stake. His superb horseman will be an invaluable asset. Good. Hope he doesn't hold a grudge. I probably killed a lot of his people. What do you got for me? That's good. It's all fine. I got that. What's this? Supply. You have just left the village behind when the sound of hoofbeats coming fast sets your heart racing. Confusion reigns as you vainly attempt to bring your party together. A small band of horsemen charges into an opening in your loose formation. There's a loud thump when you turn a spearhead aside with your shield. Their intensive training finally prevails. Your companions close ranks before the attackers can regroup. One of your own is still on the ground. His lifeless eyes stare at the sky. Great. Good. The Carthaginian heavy cavalrymen are few in number. They come to a halt and watch you from a distance. A frontal charge when you are ready to receive it would be suicidal, and they know it. They shadow you for a while, but won't dare attack. At last, they give up the chase. This has been a poor start, frankly. One of us is dead. I failed that training multiple times. Oh god. The villagers are begging you to spare their settlement, but your orders to disseminate panic are clear. In a desperate move, they attempt to bribe you. I'll be nice. You're deeply moved by their plea. You were ordered to take a reasonable amount and then still spare them. And the men are like, that's strange, but yeah, that's fine. We're good to go. Okay, as long as they get back in one piece, we're all good. I suppose. It still could have gone better though. We did lose someone unnecessarily. You complete your mission to everyone's satisfaction. Experience sharpens your mind, more charisma. Good. Javelin? No. Sparring practice. Big sparring practice. While playing a game of Latrunculi with Balventius, you sacrifice one of your pawns to lure him into a trap. You feel uncomfortable for a moment. The fate of that pawn is an all too familiar reminder of your present condition. I'll share my thoughts with the man. Balventius nods slightly, a pensive expression on his face. Even at his young age, Scipio is beyond doubt the greatest general ever born in Rome. But all things considered, that's just what you are. Pawns on a board. If anything, your commander is a prodigiously skilled player. The other guy's pieces have always been the ones to get wiped from the board. For that, at least, you can count yourselves lucky. So many of your compatriots were not. In this war alone, they number by the hundreds of thousands. Just when you think you have a firm grasp on the game, Balventius' unexpected move turns the tables on you. You guess you still have a lot to learn. I suppose so. I've never been very good at what I have to assume is chess. The soldiers are like, you're dope, man. We like you. So that's good. Troop opinion is basically full, so I can get all of the best workout training whenever I want. No better running. Your patrol is chasing a group of unarmed people you've seen from afar. They are probably trying to sneak away from your army with their most valuable possessions. After a while, you stumble upon something unexpected. A Numidian warrior is lying unconscious on the ground, bleeding from a nasty cut on his side. He is one of Masinissa's men, but his horse is nowhere to be seen. This means there are at least some enemies about. Splitting your already small group up is not an option. If you want to save him, you have to give up the chase and the prospective loot. Yeah, we're gonna save him. For Christ. He's more valuable than some fucking trinkets. As you command, your troops try to stop the bleeding and carry him back to where your army is encamped. Your superiors approve of your choice. The friendship of Masinissa and his Numidian faction is of paramount importance for the success of this campaign. Damn right. The scout will recover, although he won't be able to fight from a saddle for a long while. Understandable. I'm not getting any better at running. I can swim. I can swim real good. And I got a little stronger. I guess that's fine. We're not particularly... I've not had a lot of luck, which worries me for when the actual fighting starts.
I have a feeling this is foreshadowing.
During today's sparring session, Lucius Junius is willing to bet 5 denarii against anyone who is inclined to challenge him. He's a standard bearer and an exceptional swordsman. Sword 70, shield 68. I'm pretty good. Two soldiers step forward, and after a measuring look, Junius decides to fight them both at the same time. The ease with which he defeats them is unsettling. As the beaten challengers step out, massaging their aching limbs, Junius asks if there's anyone else who wants to give it a try. Me, obviously, yes. Junius remarks that he won't hold back just because you outrank him. I would hope so. You're expecting nothing less. You face each other, wooden practice swords at the ready. Go on the offensive, fuck. Junius blocks your attempts with amazing easiness as he strikes back. Your vision dims as he beats the shit out of you. You lost. Good, cool, good, good. Wounds hurt. Fucking so bad at everything at the moment. You have been besieging Utica for some time, but the city is holding out proudly against your vice grip. Meanwhile, your spies report that a relief army left Carthage to the southeast. It is being led by an old acquaintance of yours, Hasdrubal Gizko, the general you defeated near Illiput 2 years ago. He's not alone. King Syphax of Numidia joined him with reinforcements. Their combined armies form an imposing force, even larger than yours. Scipio commands to abandon the siege. Yeah, because 2 armies are coming at us. You retreat to a fortified camp on an easy-to-defend promontory. They wouldn't dare to attack you when you have the high ground. If only Anakin had been so wise. So what do I need? I do need more javelin. I know why I'm not leveling up javelin. I just remembered it's because my coordination is actually low. So what I should try and do... Coordination, endurance, strength, constitution, quickness, endurance. We should try and get coordination up. If it's all possible. Wow, that was 3 in a row and it just didn't... Cool, good. Yeah, nah, that's what I wanted. Excellent. Negotiations are taking place between Scipio and the enemy leaders. Some believe the proconsul is trying to buy time. Few would admit it, but the combined armies of Hasdrubal and Syphax could be more than you can handle. An uneasy truce descends while both forces are encamped in the vicinity of Utica. A couple of days later, a delegation is preparing to leave for Syphax's camp. You and several other Centurions have been selected for an unusual mission. You'll disguise as servants and go with the envoys, trying to observe and learn as much as possible of the enemy's weaknesses. The journey to King Syphax's camp is short and uneventful. As the talks go on, you get bored. I'm just gonna wander around. Fuck. In a short time, the Numidian guards are eyeing you with suspicion. To avoid jeopardizing the mission, you are restricted to the envoy's quarters. Fortunately, other Centurions have been more successful. Cool. Several days pass as embassies keep visiting the Numidian camp. Negotiations never amount to anything concrete, as they were never intended to. Scipio summons a council of war. After sunset, his tribunes lead you out of Castra Cornelia, your large fortified encampment. The night is well underway when you are in the vicinity of the enemy positions. Part of the whole force is assigned to Lelius, Scipio's second-in-command. He and Masinissa will lead the attack on the Numidian camp, setting fire to the easily flammable huts. You'll partake in the assault on the other camp, where the Carthaginians are based. You don't have to wait long before the first fires appear and quickly spread through the large camp of Syphax. Even from here, you can perceive the disaster falling your enemies. Many Carthaginians leave their camp and hurry towards their allies' position, probably not realizing what is really happening. You intercept them. They are unarmed and disarrayed. The butchery begins. This is no different than what Hannibal did to your compatriots at Lake Trasimene. Part of your mind keeps saying that. Why do you feel so sick then? The first wave is soon obliterated. Now the gates are left unattended, you break into the camp. Before you can set fire to the nearby cabins, a bunch of spearmen tries to bring you to a halt. You fall upon them like hungry wolves. Oh, damn. Really? That was extremely disappointing. Okay, fine, whatever, it's cool, I guess. Hit him. I hit pretty hard. He missed. He's going to die, and he's going to die quickly. He's going to die very quickly. Fuck off! Are you kidding me with this ass? No, no. All right, let me explain something for those of you at home who are maybe unaware. On the left, out of 100%, I believe it is the chance to hit my opponent, and it was just then. I want to say about 90 to 95%. Twice, and I missed both times. That was lower and I managed to hit, because logic is a thing, but it has no relevance here. I'm going for his neck. Fuck off! Just let me do it! I get so frustrated. Wow, that was a good hit that my friend just did. I get so frustrated when very obviously going to hit strikes don't land. It infuriates me. Because you plan around it, and then the game goes, oh, whoops, that attack you were obviously going to hit with missed. What are you going to do now? And you're like, I don't know. I guess I'll just die. It's lucky in this circumstance that we, outnumber them severely and they don't stand a chance. But in a more serious battle, that could be the end. That could be checkmate, especially since you lose stance for missing attacks. I'm gonna keep hitting him because it's funny. Fucking God. Fuck you people. Just hit him. There we go. Jesus Christ. Absolute misery. I'm not gonna let him hit me. Fuck it. We're getting a bunch of kills, and that's great. But there's no reason to be stupid. Actually, there is reason to be stupid. I'm going for him. Yeah. Kill another. You guys suck. I'm the only competent one in the army. I am the only competent one. See? Who goes for an arm strike when the enemy is at full stance? A moron, that's who. I don't know if that was clear. Future me, do not cut to an occasion in which I used an arm strike against someone with full stance. It's fine, I won't do that anyway because I couldn't be bothered to do the work. The survivors disperse. You set fire to the buildings close at hand, then pull out and wait for the inevitable. The flames are devouring the enemy base in front of you. A large crowd attempts to leave through the gates at once. Many are crushed by their own companions. Of those who get through, some are taken prisoner and countless others are put to the sword. You intercept a small clutch of people trying to sneak away in the shadows. There are 5 men. Their faces and clothes are covered in soot and blood. They are scared and unwilling to fight. Morale is high. Their leader is a man in his 40s. Even under the dirt, you can see his clothes do not belong to a common person. His manners are typical of a man used to commanding obedience. You have a hunch he is someone important. The Centurion seems inclined to have them killed and be done with it. And I'm like, actually... For a minute, he thinks about what you said. At last, he nods and says it won't hurt to take a closer look when there is time. On his order, the troops immobilize the Carthaginians and carry them where they can be kept in check. The slaughter goes on for many hours. At dawn, you contemplate the full extent of the catastrophe you have inflicted upon your enemies. It's pretty dreadful, actually. The huge combined forces that threatened to take you down is no more. Their losses number in the tens of thousands. Hasdrubal and Syphax are not among the prisoners. At first, they are believed to have died in the fires, but soon you are hearing persistent rumors claiming that they are both still alive, because of course they are. Many spoils are salvaged from the ruins of the camps. As always, everyone gets his share. The important-looking man you captured turns out to be a senator of Carthage. Your leaders are very pleased with such a high-profile hostage. It's a lot of money. You've dealt a serious blow to Carthage. The end of the war is getting near, and we just got here. I really wish I'd gotten rewarded for my deeds or something, but that's fine. Gaius Antius fell in a skirmish right after killing an enemy leader. A well-crafted sturdy helmet found among the spoils remain unclaimed. It is decided that the precious headgear will go to the winner of a foot race. Join. You step up to the starting line along with many other participants. You'll have to run a total of 3 laps. I'm going to save my breath to begin with. Decide to save your strength. You may lose ground now, but you're going to have a small advantage later on. Very good lap. Steadily gaining ground. You're in the lead group. The strength you've saved should give you an edge in the next lap. I probably should have done a steady pace, saved my breath, and then sprinted, but... that's... Steady? Mediocre lap. You're losing ground from the lead. You're in the middle group. 2 laps, 1 more go. Sprint! You decide to spend your best energies. A very good lap. You're steadily gaining ground. You're in the lead group. The finish line is so close. In the last few feet, you leave all your opponents behind. You've won the race. Everyone congratulates you as you receive the coveted prize, which is apparently a nice helmet. Let's go look. Let's go look. Let's see helmet. Helmet. I mean, it's one of these 2, I guess. You know what? Considering that guy nearly killed us, you remember, by hitting us in the head because the sinew cap is actual garbage, I think, and it's only a, I think it's this Celtic helmet because it's like a proper high quality one. I'm going to wear the helmet. Fuck it. Yes, we'll take an awareness penalty, but, I mean, yeah, and our awareness sucks, but like, it's better than dying, right? If I die, then the whole series was for nothing. Supplies, bitch! Oh. They want me to spare, they're bribing me. This is literally the same one we just saw. We'll do this again. The men are happy about it. Well, they're not happy about it, but they accept it. Oh god, some of these peasants keep throwing shit, nervous glances. There's something wrong with this place. You give order to close ranks just moments before armed men emerge from the surrounding dwellings. An ambush! Their volley of missiles is frustrated by your shield wall. They close in, but you won't be an easy prey. Okay, well, actually, fuck, it's an actual fight. I was acting like this is boring and whatever, but let's go. Broke his shield. He's fucked. He is so boned. He's so fucking boned. We don't even need to go aggressive. Let him fuck himself up. Like that. Go for his neck. Yeah. He's pretty fucking doomed. He's dead. 3 rounds. That's what happens when you break someone's shield. From the vanquished, you take the following spoils. Nothing! Good, I'm glad you told me. You've pushed them back. The settlement is all yours. I should fucking burn it. Not gonna, but I shoulda. You have not found many supplies. You have not found many supplies here. You expected a lot more. This is certainly suspicious. Let's look a little harder. You were right to be suspicious, because it turns out there's more. Good. Glad. Happy. That's me. Happy. Happy with what we've done. I killed a Libyan light infantryman, and man, do I feel good. Uneventful, mostly. But we did it. Experience sharpens mind. Got all of our stats up. Great. Really couldn't ask for... There we go. More coordination. Good. Now let's see if we can get some javelin practice going. Yeah. Oh, shit. Time is over. Fuck, that was a short one. Oh, shit. I didn't know. It's probably fine. Hasdrubal has managed to convince Syphax not to give up on the war effort. With a display of enviable tenacity, he has also raised another levy of soldiers. More interestingly, they were joined by 4,000 battle-seasoned Celtiberian mercenaries, so more than a few. Once again, Scipio leads you away from the city of Utica, leaving enough forces behind him to maintain the ongoing siege. You come in sight of the enemy within days. You make camp on a hill a few miles from theirs. Save for the Celtiberian Scutari, you are not worried about what is to come. Nobody doubts that at the end of the upcoming battle, Carthage will be one step closer to capitulation. There's a lot of big words in that one. It's always satisfying when I'm reading and there are big words and I am able to just do it without stumbling and having to start again, because I don't know if it's clear to those of you who are watching, but a lot of the time I will fuck up a line and then I just stop and I have to start the whole thing again. It's what makes this series a nightmare to edit. Well, not a nightmare, more boring. I enjoy playing the game. This game's a lot of fun and I love this game, but editing it is so dull and it actually puts me off recording it because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to edit it and it's so boring. But this is the life. This is the life, you see. This is the life of an LPer. Sometimes you have to do these things. You can volunteer to scout the surrounding area if you wish, yeah, why not? You leave camp with Publius Arius. Your introspective mate doesn't talk much. That's fine, we're kind of scouting. You meet nothing noteworthy apart from the occasional bit of local fauna. You are emerging from a patch of undergrowth when you see a Carthaginian soldier across a shallow brook right in front of you. He looks very young and nervous. He winces the moment he sees you and takes a couple of steps back. Two more are about 30 steps behind him. They must be part of Hasdrubal's most recent levy. Well, we would absolutely batter him in a fight and it wouldn't be a contest, so let's try and scare him off. It is enough to break his nerve. He drops his round shield and runs away. His two fellows imitate him almost immediately. Arius grins and gives you a pat on the back. Because we're a nice person. You return to your camp and report what you saw. It is time to get some rest. I don't know why we bothered. That guy's probably going to die in the upcoming battle anyway, but, you know, we gave him a chance. The next day, a large skirmish flares up when Scipio leads the cavalry to harry the Punics and their allies. At first, you are holding the ground in support of the more mobile forces, but chaos ensues as the enemy launches a counterstrike. Light infantry is harassing your left flank, pinning you down. Ahead to your right, you notice a group of retreating Velites. Oh, here we fucking go. They are in serious trouble. One of them lies on the ground, a grievous leg wound preventing him from fleeing. Two of his companions are desperately trying to hold off 5 Numidian foot soldiers. Velites are skirmishers, poorly equipped for hand-to-hand combat. They are about to succumb. We gotta do it. You've always, like, if you're playing this for the first time, we're going back to me actually giving advice now. If you're playing this for the first time, stay where you are. This would actually be suicidal, because you don't just hold these guys off, you have to win. You have to kill them. The fight will continue until you do so. However, if you're like me, and you're a little experienced, and you put a lot of points into your character, and you're hoping to God that luck isn't about, like the general dice rolls aren't about to make you look like an idiot, you can absolutely fight them, and you totally should. You cover the short distance as fast as you can, the Numidians shift their attention to you. Virtue increases by a lot, because this is technically suicidal. Okay, let's do it. That one on the bottom is the most vulnerable. Fuck, I didn't do it. And I left myself an aggressive stance. Good, okay, great. Shit. Well, it was a good series, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time I decide to do this. We should definitely be careful. We can take our time with this, and we should. A hit like that is great. We're probably not going to need to go on the defensive too much, because despite the fact that these guys are veterans, they're not, they're not actually that good, is what I'm going to say. It's just that you are outnumbered and they are reasonably good. They only need to be reasonably good to give you problems. But overall, my character is quite superior. I really need to recover though. I have to focus on defense, because this could turn quickly. Okay, that guy up top is vulnerable. And he's taken big hit for big boys. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Oh, come on. Recover, please. Oh, come on. It just draws out the battle when you have like a 70% chance to recover and you fail twice. Okay, now I can go in. I can go in, and I'm gonna. He's dead. There will be 2 more reinforcements, I'm pretty sure. The guy at the bottom was the most vulnerable, yes, but I'm still not looking like I can actually hit him, so let's just leave it for now. Okay, yeah, one at the bottom is the most vulnerable, but we still don't have a good chance to hit, so we might want to try and... You know what? I'm actually just going to rest, bitch. Just going to rest for a bit. Let them make the first move. It makes more sense. At the very least, they'll tire themselves out. 3 deft feints that didn't do anything will tire them out. And I'm resting. And he missed. So, okay, never mind. He got 2 actions because, yeah, why not? Oh, he tired himself. Ow, that's fine. Sorry, I'm drinking tea and I just had a donut and I'm quite burpy. Aha. Now we have opportunities. I'm guessing probably the top guy. May as well, because the middle one is wearing himself out, so we'll be able to fight him once he's tired, which would be advantageous. That will help us a lot. It's boring, but we're going to take it nice and slow. Because I'm not throwing away the entire series to rush a battle that I do not need to rush. There is no reason at all to rush this battle. The game is quite reasonable here, and it's just like, look, just focus on winning. You'll get all the glory if you win. Just focus on it. I am going to try for a torso hit, however. That was a bad move, and I am a fool. I am a foolish fool. I am the fooliest fool that ever fooled due to what I did. Because of course my recovery failed. It always fails on the first attempt, despite the fact that the chance to succeed is above 50%. It failed twice. The game is actually taking the piss. Look, it's taking the piss. It's actually taking the piss. I can't believe it. I lost morale because I couldn't recover because the game actually takes the piss. There we go, that's better. But I've learned my mistake now. We focus on defense. There is no reason to rush this, and I don't know why I thought I should. Let them tire themselves out. It's fine. Middle guy is pretty tired, I think. I actually can't tell. Yeah, middle guy is tired. Okay. None of them are currently suffering. None of them. They're all at full stance, I should say. So let's just let them. There we go. That's what we're waiting for. Good, good, good. Now let's get him. Good. Nice and steady. They've only had 1 reinforcement so far, if I remember correctly. So we've still got another one to burn through after this before we're actually diminishing their numbers. This is a good chance to recover. Good. The dice rolls are definitely not on my side today, and I noticed early on that the game was not giving me what I wanted at all. So let's continue to play this chill. Because this fucking bullshit is what this all is. This is just absolute bullshit. I've failed my respite twice in a row despite having an above 75% chance to do it. Do you see what I mean? Do you actually see what I mean when I say these things? Because I'm not bullshitting you. 3 times in a row. The chances of that are astronomically low. It's fine, we'll just let them tire themselves out. We don't have to rush this. Unless we do. I don't know, I've never dragged this out long enough for it to end unnaturally, as it were. Okay, I'm actually going to focus on killing that guy. I didn't kill him, but it's okay. Hello there, sunshine. Would you perhaps care to, get even more tired? Yes, you would like that. Hit him. Good. Okay, he's not tired. Well, he's at full stance now. I've got reasonable chances to hit, but fuck it, man. I meant what I said when I said let's play it chill. I'm not gonna say let's play it chill and then immediately change my mind. Let's just. Oh, come on! This battle's gonna take forever. There's 5 of these guys. Get him? Thank you. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't have done that, to be honest, but I just got so frustrated. There we go. That's the last veteran. After this, no more reinforcements. One of them's wounded, the other one's tired. He's just left himself wide open. Good, that's a solid hit. Thank God they don't have armor, or this would take a goddamn century. Hit him again. Good. We're getting tired, but that's okay. I can't remember, but I think there's a battle to fight after this as well, so like, I'm going into that at a disadvantage. Also, how many turns are they getting? Jesus Christ. I failed, of course. I expected nothing less. It was at like 50%, and if I can't manage a recovery 3 times in a row at 75%, what was I going to do at 50%? There we go. That's better. Now, one at the bottom, he's looking pretty vulnerable right now. I think we can work with that. Or not. What do I know? I don't know anything. Just percentages, just numbers, just dice rolls. Apparently they don't count for much. Back on the defensive, I guess. There's a fucking sloshing match, which is just the most entertaining thing to put on a video. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Oh god. Oh, fuck off. I literally rubbed my eyes, looked up, and I had no stance. And I failed. Thank God I'm wearing a helmet. For real. Oh, and they're gonna get 1,000,000 attacks. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they should get 1,000,000 attacks. Yeah, why not? I know it's because they're light infantry and they're unarmored, so they have high quickness. But on the other hand, fuck off. I'm gonna have to come out of defensive stance soon because my morale is plummeting. Oh my god. The good news is they probably are really tiring themselves out now, like, even the fresh guy is starting to feel it. Fuck off! Well, the bottom guy is just... he's super dead. Okay, we're back now. Jesus Christ, I haven't struggled with this battle this hard in a very long time. This is why, if you're not feeling confident, don't do this fight, because you will die. Because nothing's coming to bail you out. You'll notice it's like round 60, you have to win. Killing one of them and having them permanently not attacking me will do everything. That is a major help already. Especially since I just got fainted again. And failed to recover. Because I'm getting tired. Fucking Christ! There we go, okay. I need to make some big moves or I'm gonna die. Like, they're managing to chip away at me. They're still managing to land headshots and stuff. Okay, we can hit this guy. Good. This is very different to last time in which everything was going great and everything was fine. This time, I'm barely surviving. Fuck. If they literally hits me with anything, I will die. We're at that stage. If I miss a swing, or that happens, this career, this entire series is practically over. Christ. And we're about to enter another level of tiredness. Fucking god, stop doing that. There, he's dead. Fucking Christ. Okay. We need to go in on this guy. Good. He did recover. Okay, we'll back off and we'll recover so that we have the maximum amount of chance to not get hit. And we're going to do a defensive respite. Despite the fact it failed, he missed, which allows us to go in and hit him, and it was real good. He recovered. I could end the battle right now. No. 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 That is literally the worst series of events that could have occurred. Thank fuck for that. It's not looking good, though. Could I kill him? I could kill him now. There we go. Oh my god. That was the worst. That went as bad as it could have without me losing. That was an absolute nightmare. Judging by the rage with which they fought, they must have been survivors of the fires near Utica. You can be sure they weren't green recruits. No, they weren't. But now they're dead. 2 of the Velites are dead. The one with the leg wound is the sole survivor. I just realized there's actually an opportunity here where I could die. He looks at his dead companions, shocked partly because of their demise and partly because of what you did. He turns to you and whispers something that is lost in the noise of the battle. There's no time to waste. You carry him on your shoulders and hurry back to the relative safety of your maniple. He's too heavy. A Carthaginian horseman is about to charge you. Protecting yourself and the wounded Veles will be very difficult. I have no health. I'm going to try and protect him though. You parry a spear thrust. The Punic is almost unhorsed by the impact. He rides away without looking back because he's scared. At last you reach the maniple. The Veles, whose name is Ovidius, thanks you profusely for saving his life. The deed you performed today is prodigious. However, I'm nearly dead, literally bleeding out. Your cavalry readdresses the balance of the skirmish. When the fighting dies out, you retreat from the vast plain and up your hill as your adversaries do the same. I got 5 cups and a civic crown. It's very good. However, I literally have 1 health. Huh. Still, that's a lot of kills and a lot of awards. Do I get any health back? No. I hope to God that's the end of this, because if there's an actual battle, I can't remember. If there's an actual battle, then I will die. Next 2 days are spent on erratic skirmishes. On the first day, you watch the scanty fights from the hill. On the second, your maniple is called to move down once again. I regained some health. That's good. Opposite you, there's a unit of Celtiberian mercenaries. They haven't seen much action until now, but even in the few clashes that they have been involved in, they prove to be high-quality troops, even better than average professionals. That Hasdrubal Gizko managed to secure their help, even in Roman-controlled Hispania, is a testament to his brilliant organizational skills. You are facing each other in silence. In distance, you see their chieftain, an intimidating-looking warrior in his chainmail armor. Oh no. You know I want to fight him. You know I want to fight him. You're all at home aware that I want to fight him, right? Let's do it, come on. Step forward and issue your challenge. He accepts with a howl of defiance as he sprints forward. His spear flies at an alarming speed, but you skillfully deflect it. And now I'm going to throw one back. Good. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. This is not a good situation. It's not a good situation at all. We are going to have to wear this fucker down. 100%. But we're going to have to be a little more aggressive than that. We need to be trying to throw off his stance however we can, as much as we can. We have to. If we don't, we will die. But we need... Foreman is, dead. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, that's like the worst place to lose a campaign, because it's like midway through. Oh, it's like midway through. So it's like, it's too soon to do it again, because I remember everything that just happened, and it's going to be incredibly boring. But it's so late. It's also too late to start again, because it's like, well, if I died, I don't know, in the fucking Siege of New Carthage, and been like, oh, whoops, lol, I'll just go through it again. But we just lost several hours of progress. I shouldn't. Why? Why did I challenge him? Why did I do that? What part of my brain thought that was a good idea? Why did I do that? Unfortunately, as much of this game comes down to chance as it does come down to logical moves and good stats. It really is just chance. Dice rolls can and will fuck you. Now, granted, I should have just not fought him. I fully accept the responsibility on that front. But if I hadn't been fucked so badly by the dice rolls during the fights with Syphax's veterans, this wouldn't have even been an issue. I could have just fought him and probably won. Maybe I would have lost. It's possible. But... And even prior to this, like, I was doing a lot of workouts and getting nothing for them. Because the game was just like, nah, you get nothing. Nah, you get nothing. Nah, you get nothing, like 3 times in a row. I don't know what to do. I'll tell you what, because... Look, I like playing this game, but like I said, editing it is a pain in the ass, so I'm not overly attached to doing it as a series. I'm not saying like, no, I must do this again right now. So what I'll do instead is I'll leave this in your hands, viewer. I'll probably come back to this eventually, because I do want a full career on the channel. A full, successful career on the channel, start to finish. But I will leave it up to you. Do you want to see that now? As in, record it as soon as possible? Or do you want to, or do you not mind? Or are you don't really mind either way. Like, if it comes later, that's fine. You're happy to see other stuff. But if you want to see me do this now, then let me know. But that will come later. Right now, thank you so much for watching. Hey, that was my 10th best. Foreman the 22nd was the best one I've ever done. A Primus Centurio, a score of 9,200. Let's have a look. God damn, 2 Civic Crowns, 2 Mural Crowns, 7 Gold Eye Millers, 2 Bronze Eye. I did this ages ago. 2 Silver Eye Millers, 1 Bronze Eye Miller, 18 Cups. Successfully completed the campaign and killed a lot of people. And wounded plenty. God damn. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, let me know if you want to see this again. Probably gonna ease off of it for a while, just because, fuck man, you know, I get bored of editing it anyway, and like, I think flooding the channel, what am I saying? I flood the channel with whatever I want to do, but I personally don't want to, go for all of that early shit immediately after this, you know, I'd rather give it a break and then come back to it, but I don't mind, I really don't mind doing it if you want to see it. If you're dying to see a successful career, let me know, but if you're not, I'll leave it for later. It will still happen eventually, so don't worry. It's not as if it'll go away forever if you don't get to see it now, but it will be a while. But I digress. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this game. Thank you. Wait, thank you, Alessandro Roberti. Sorry, I don't remember that name off the top of my head. For making such a fantastic game and for ruining my life with terrible dice rolls. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's really good of you to do that. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and there will be more of this because it is a fantastic game. And if you haven't bought it for yourself, I highly recommend you do so, actually, because this series just failed. I didn't get to the end, so you could buy the game, play it, beat it, get to the end, and then come back and tell me how I'm an idiot. But either way, whatever happens next time, hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.